to you by L.I.V.E products. L.I.V.E. Live now, we live now. We have snacks, we have drinks, we have punches, we have cleaning products. L.I.V.E. If you're in the Trinidad and Tobago area, call 319-4788. That's 319-4788 or WhatsApp it. So we're getting into it one time. Fan comments about restore the SnyderVerse. Let's start off with Renz here on Twitter. We're mostly going from Twitter. Y'all got any valid criticisms? We can't remember the movie, so we'll make stuff up. This is Renz, Snyder fan. This is outside of fans, but nonetheless, this is Free Palestine. Trump just said the quiet part out loud. He wants to be a dictator. America needs to wake up. Listen to Donald Trump, his own words.
But then he goes on television and says, oh, Trump is a dictator. He's a dictator. And a lot of people have here. So the line is that I'm a dictator, but I stop crime. So a lot of people say, if that's the case, I'd rather have a dictator. But I'm not a dictator. I just know how to stop crime. But then he goes on television and says, oh, Trump is a dictator.
So it doesn't really say that Trump is a dictator. He's just, but it's interesting, he's saying the unsaid thing out loud is what the guy is saying. Unique moments, movie moments. This is Snyder fan. Says, I think the Wonder Woman theme is one of the top 3 best superhero theme songs. Let's listen to it.
This one will be mine.
I belong to no one.
The blood of the old gods in you.
So it is pretty cool. I like how they incorporated that in with James Gunn on the DCU's Batman. We'll have to see what we're doing with Batman. We're figuring that out. Obviously, we know some basics about where it's going with Batman, but we're also figuring some things out. Everything's fluid. Baramo says, explain how this is different from Hamada's approach again. Keyshan says, these are facts 100%. Restore the SnyderVerse. BVS was the second movie in his Superman arc, and it was not crammed. It had Wonder Woman, and a 2-minute email scene that featured 3 unnamed metahumans. The theme that connected everything in BVS was the metahuman theme. Gun Superman movie was crammed with other heroes and was the first movie in the DCU. True. Yeah. Soof says, shout out to Soof, by the way, the so-called real DC fans and Decepticons. Decepticons will tell you that this is very okay and an improvement. These same people cried 10 years because Superman didn't have a red trunk. What are they? Dumb nerds? Perverts? Both? What excuse do you have for reducing DC to that level? Yeah, they basically have Playboy now going on with DC. It's just, it is what it is. How cool is Ares stabbing Darkseid with an axe? This was a real battle of gods. This is the way. Early DCU before it was sabotaged by overtly discussing sensitive CB purists. Yeah. So cool. Big John said, this is exactly what I say, but I get called crazy. You're witnessing the emasculation of Superman in real time. The guy says, he cannot help but be maternal? What the? You mean paternal? Nope. Oh my God. That's disgusting. Artemis. The perfect Superman movie is out, and all they talk about is Snyder. The DC fandom is never going to know peace. No other fandom has to deal with this kind of psychosis. If you laugh, you go to hell. I'm about as American as it gets. I don't know why that person's mad. Culture Fake says, which take on Superman works best? The dark and gritty version or the lighthearted and hopeful one? Drew says, why use the AI version of an image that actually exists? That's true. There he is with the butterfly. Hakeem Jeffries. Listen to this.
Charlemagne hates him.
I love having the minority speaker, Hakeem Jeffries. Because, you know, I'm a political nerd. Like, I love talking
Charlemagne
politics.
hates him.
You do?
I don't hate him. I just don't think he stands for anything.
Well-
I think that I call him Apex Shakur.
Well, we did talk about messaging. And I actually went to the Capitol and had a meeting with him. And we talked about messaging and how I was like, the frustration with the party is y'all have to get more gangster. Like, stop going by the politics of the late 2000s, you know, in 2010. And you have to, like, rise to the occasion in the messaging. And he did. I saw him do more afterwards.
Hakeem is a puppet. Hakeem's not doing anything if Chuck Schumer don't tell him to do it. And it's simple as that.
Real talk. DCU Prime TV. The estimated number of U.S. households that watched recent DC projects, first 4 days. Samba TV, eliminate data. Peacemaker Season 1, 638K households. Penguin, 3.2 million households. Creature Commanders, 300K. And Peacemaker Season 2, 700K. Clearly, the Penguin dominates. So why is it Matt Reeves can't get his Batman sequel? You ask me. YN says, what's the best Superman suit? You have Christopher Reeve, Brandon Routh in 2006, Henry Cavill in 2013. Tyler Hoechlin in 2021, and David Cornsweet in 2025. Let's see how that turned out. This is a DC community post. Here we go. Ironically, no one mentions Dean Cain's Superman. Who's that? Man of Steel 2013, I said. Reeves and Cavill said I boo-goo. EAC says Cavill. Pyro Pup Center, he's saying Tyler. Mitch says, I would say Tyler or Henry. I wish they were a little more colorful. Henry looks so damn majestic. Like Gunn's version. 1978, all the rest are made by people who are oblivious to the wise maxim, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This, Dean Cain in Smallville, Man of Steel, 1978, followed by 2013. I honestly can tell you 2021 Superman is. Most recent, not gonna lie. Henry Cavill, 2013, 1978 to 2021. 1978, split between 2013 and 2021. So like Hoechlin or Cavill there. 1979, 1926, and 2025. That's not even something for debate. Probably the one without the underwear on the outside. That's going to be Henry Cavill. Man of Steel, 1978. Henry Cavill, Henry Cavill, Henry Cavill, Henry Cavill. 1978. 1978, 2021, 1978. Not even a contest. 2013. It says best suit, not best Superman. The last one was the real Dean Cain. 2031. None. 2013. It's Cavill. 1978 tops them all. The rest is trash. I could manage 2013 suit. Cavill's brought up again. Cain. George Reeves. Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill. First Brandon Routh. Henry Cavill. Dean Cain, Routh, and Cavill. And Hoechlin. Cavill. Reeves, then Cavill, then David, and Brandon, and Tyler. Tyler. Rouse. Reeves and Cavill. 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 Corn Sweat. We got Hoechlin, Reeves, and Corn Sweat. Reeves, Cavill, Man of Steel, which is Cavill, 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 Cavill. Reeves, and Corn Sweat. Cavill. Cavill. Oh man, it's just a lot of Cavill. Maybe we should do a poll. Cavill. Cavill. You get it. Cavill dominates the post most of the time. And that's because, again, just proof, you know. The last photograph. So here we have Zack Snyder doing his version of Wonder Woman from 1854, and then you have they do the version, the 1917 version there. This is interesting and revealing. Listen to this.
Pride bullshit. Why, for those of you that are so fucking stupid that you support this pride bullshit, why do you think it's called pride? What is pride? Pride isn't just a sin. It is the origin of the 7 deadly sins. It is the main sin that leads to all other sins. And they named this entire movement after the sin that is designed to sneak its way into you and corrupt you in every other way